Good morning, man. Stand on the media. We in the building, man. Salute to everybody. We're gonna get to it in a minute. Just set up. We're gonna get right to it. Probably go over a little bit of Clubhouse content too. Just react to that content I dropped yesterday. Oh my God. If people understood the context of that content yesterday, man, it'll blow your mind. Yeah. Good morning, people. Good morning, beautiful people. Just setting shit up, man. Give me a sec. Look at the team already in the chat, man. What it do? God damn it, I love it. Somebody got a, oh, this a year ago. I'm about to say, who put Beast's face on that motherfucking P? Damn, I'm cussing too soon. Put his face on that PTR like that. That's crazy. D Twins, too blown, what it do? The chat's where it's at. I see all the mods in the building. Oh my God. Hey, that content last night, man, that man Deuce was cooking. We gonna wake up some things that I seen myself. I said, oh yeah, Deuce Sims in his bag today. Oh my God. If he can't protect Yeezy, who can? That's all I'm saying. Niggas flashing flash drives and, ooh, look what I got here. We gonna kill the music, man. What it do, man? What it do? I'm gonna turn that shit down. That's still a little loud right there. We gonna turn that down. Drake said, they say Drake called Adam and was like, what's up, man? Your man, he flashing a flash drive. Like, what he gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that about?
No, God, please, no, 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 no.
That's what it sound like to me. Like, don't do it. I'm lying. What it really sound like was, what was you gonna do with that? Salute to the whole team, man. Charger City, man. Hey, man, I see you in all the chats, bro. You've been in all the chats with that same thing. I don't know what that is, and I love God blessings, all that good stuff, but I think you are spam, buddy. You are some form of spam. You've been around for a long time spamming the chat. What up, team? So what up, man? Look, what's crazy to me is why did you have that recorded? We know you didn't do it. We know Cash Jones didn't record it. We know he didn't. He doesn't get his hands dirty. He has minions who do it. But we do know, though, you had it recorded. You anticipated recording that conversation. Whether if it was real or prop weapons or sticks. Why? Like, why would you have that recorded? And then to tell Drake, you need to get dude away from you. You need to get dude away from you, man. He reckless with his mouth. No different than your mouth and the goons that you used to know. No different. Why was that such a problem? In that moment, why was that such a problem? That you went on social media. He went on social media. He went on No Jumper, one of the biggest platforms that he's on, that he's a part of, to send a message to Drake. Meanwhile, Adam 22 got messages. They message each other, allegedly. A direct line. Why wasn't that handled behind the scenes is all I'm saying. Why, if you really had his best interest at heart, why would you publicly showcase that? Can somebody answer that for me in the chat? If you did that, and if you had Drake's best interest at heart, you was doing that because you rock with Drake, you wanted to show Drake something was bad around him, why would you publicly put that out there? Why would you insinuate that something was crazy on there publicly? Why you just didn't have Adam 22 hit him in the back chat? That's what I want to know. Why was that public information? If people don't wake the hell up by now to see what this dude really is, and the whole team around him, surrounding him, something is really wrong with humanity in a nutshell. It's crazy to me. It's really crazy that people don't see the writing on the wall. The best question that was asked in all of that, in my opinion, was, how is that? That's not. Is that what gangsters do? Is that how gangsters do it nowadays? Like, I understand that this is a whole different than we in 2025. You know, this ain't the early 80s, early 90s. I get it. Wouldn't that mean that we would move a lot more cautious? Because Wack even says it himself, man, they got cameras everywhere. I got cameras all around my house. You feel me? Inside and out. The entire perimeter of my house. And I stay in a relatively peaceful area. But, you know, Big Bro is always going to be watching. So wouldn't you want to move that much more conservative? Not talking on the telephone, that's always been a rule of thumb since I've known it. Don't be running, telling your business all on the phone. You got something like that you need to talk about with somebody, you talk to that person in person. Hey man, I need to chop it up with you. I'm gonna hit you up. Or I'm gonna stop by. Hey man, I need to holler at you, stop by. That's it. Even when the nigga had the little walkie-talkie, the little chirp. Hey man, where you at? All right, for sure, man. I'm about to pull up. That's it. Why are we on camera, on social media, sending those type of messages? You could have wrote it out on a piece of paper, tied it on a bird's leg, and sent it to Canada. Anything. And that right there I don't recommend, because the bird can get sick, die. Somebody get the letter. Now your business out there. But I'm just saying, man, there was just so many different ways you could have got that message to Drake. than to do it the way you the way you did it. That's all I'm saying. I got more questions than I got answers on this situation. Like, what are we talking about? You went on No Jumper with a flash drive talking about, I got some information on this flash drive, man, that Drake need to know about. And then he named the person. Yeah, he identified the suspect. That dude, top 5. He ain't good for you, Drake. Publicly. Why was the flash drive created? Who told that person to create it? Why do you have it? If you think we that stupid to not know by now that this is what you do, then I don't know what to tell you, man. That shit ain't working no more. You're going to have to get a little more creative than that. Jesus. Like, your cover is blown. So I need you to get more creative than that. We already know. It's not even a secret at this point. I really think he's evolving into accepting that the more we go along with this. I really do. I've been paying attention, and it looked like he's getting more comfortable in the role of, yeah, man, I am working. That's what I do. But he know he can't just blow it right now. Not right now. He got to get away, far away, before he can make that ultimate revealing. But damn, that made no sense to me. But Damu Kiwe Conversations woke it up, though. So we're going to go over that. Let me go back to the chat real quick, man. Then we get to the video. Then we will get to the video. How's everybody doing this Friday, man? Everything good? Any plans for the weekend? Hey, a huge UFC fight this Saturday, man. Alex Pereira against Akaleb Maleb. I don't know how to say his name, but my brother from Dagestan, Russia. He's a bad boy. This is going to be a great fight. This whole card is stacked, by the way. Justin Gaethje, my guy stepping back in the ring. He's in the building. Yeah, man. I can't wait for this. I cannot wait for this card. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Yes, we definitely know he's that. There is no doubt about it. He's that. Golly, we gotta get that dude about the culture. Cause he gatekeeping in the whole shit. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. It's a lot of talented people in this space, including myself. But I'll be okay if I'm not recognized in this space on a large scale. I'll be okay. But I'm talking about the ones who really put in that work and that effort that deserve it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about them. So anyway, we're going to get to this content, though. Is that it? No, hold on. Thought I already had it set up. Hold on. But I did grab the link, though. I did grab the link. Man, they was cooking. I'm telling you, they was cooking. I got caught up doing the family thing, so I missed a little bit of it. So let me go grab the link. Hold on. It's the only thing about using a computer, man, to go live. So much shit you got to do, man. Hate it. So like time consuming, you know what I mean? On the phone, it's like boom, 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 boom. You done. Ready to go. Swear to God, it's crazy. And if for whatever reason, if the audio is off or something, man, if something going on with the audio, man, can somebody please let me know, please, in the chat. They can't hear. I'm using something different with my soundboard this morning. So whenever I'm talking over the audio, since certain people make that such a problem, you know what I'm saying?
We've never used samples like this before. This
I
is our
activated
ultimate
something else, so we're gonna see how that works, right? Yeah. I know y'all can hear that, right? Yeah. Let me fast forward this part, though. Let me fast forward just a little bit of that. Just a little bit of that. All right, hold on. Here we go. We're gonna get to it.
Damn! I'm waiting on my
Deuce Sims, the dog.
Oh, dog. Well, I don't know where he at. More than likely with him, he's working. Salute to that brother.
Salute to Damo Keyway Conversations for the content. Salute to the entire Stand On It Media team. Salute to District 13. Boy, we got some good stuff coming from over there. I talked to the boss this morning. Salute to Danny. What up? We got a lot coming for y'all, man. We got a lot in store, I promise you.
Rat 100 rats on Drake? Question mark.
Wow.
Top 5. Another question mark.
Wow.
Big U. I don't even think I should have put a question mark there. Everybody know the answer to that. And then Money Mark Stevens. So we got a lot that we could go.
What happened with Big U?
Like button soon we get people in here.
Somebody tell me in the chat. I didn't catch that.
The sooner we'll be running this content, man. Hey, salute to everybody. Hey, look, y'all turned down.
Thank you, man. Thank you for
y'all see
who's that? Phone play?
Right?
My eye's bad. That's why. I'm sorry. Phone face. What up, bro? What up, bro? Good looking.
When you see that
what happened with
what
happened with Big U? Somebody tell me in the chat.
Boom. Steffi Weffy, what up? Let's go ahead and get into some music, man. We're gonna go ahead and get into some music since y'all ain't here and y'all acting like y'all don't want to hit that like button. We ain't just gonna give y'all the content if y'all can't hit the damn like button. Damn. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and go like this real quick.
I can't say your first name, but I'm gonna say your last. I know that. What up, Jonas? I see you. I'm going over the chat right now.
Start that over.
Rollington Bill, what up?
You have some explaining to do.
You ever touched $1 million?
3, 2, 1.
Put on.
You didn't want to be a crip, you want to be a rapper. But follow this script, you can be an actor. Cause playing in these streets and get your ass. You ain't a real y'all, you a mascot. I ain't kidding, I care, but I'm with all that. You a new era fitted, nigga, all cap. You think that clubhouse shit, put a stain on me. Nigga, you a little bitch, I'm your big homie. Got your 20 million, put them 40s on the Jeep. Paying for a lawyer that the homie never seen. I guess it's something that
get active in the chat, hit that like.
Though it seems you gon' turn it down if you see me. To the black mat, that's a DP. Come get your official from a real OG beat. Before you come through, they gotta run it by me. Have you ever touched $1 million? Have you ever touched $1 million?
You ever touched $1 million?
Have you ever touched $1 million? Have you ever touched $1 million?
Put on.
Mister, check your nigga paperwork, all facts. You run with a few snitches, that's a rat tax. Oh, righty. We know damn well you never thought about it. 3 second put on, you drop 2 bodies. Nah, that's how you like it. That's on board with his trip. That's all bullshit. You try to tackle the homie, then Bird called quit. Rail said line it up, Bird said nah, it's cool. Don't fuck his face up, cuz guy interviews. No disrespect to my nigga Bird, but that contract you offered me, you got some nerve. Just like the letter that I rep, you know I had to curve. This gon' be the realest story that you never heard. Congratulations, little nigga, you made 4. But my respect in the hood is what you can't afford. Have you ever touched $1 million? Have you ever touched $1 million?
You ever touched $1 million?
Have you ever touched $1 million?
Hell nah, but I can't wait though. I'ma bless a whole bunch of people. Then put the middle finger up to them haters. On them. That shit took forever to say skip.
Put on. The 3 seconds. That's Yael 3 second Roddy Rich this. He said the man got a 3 second put on. I don't know, my nigga. I don't know. We gonna accept no 3 second put on. Active Chuck Mike B was bragging. Salute, fool. Little bit was bragging. Hey, salute first and foremost to the set die. Happy March Madness to my 6 block man, BIP Denny Ray. Free the homie Weestro. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Gladiator Nino, man. Wack 100 is the best to do it. I salute Wack.
Who said that?
Jenny Helena. I believe you. You know what I'm saying? I can see why you would do that.
The best to ever do what?
It's very indicative of your
Con the people.
You know what I'm saying? Just dropping in and say salute on my way out. Salute, beautiful black lady. Where you going? Kid the Barber, get him. Shout out to the Damu Keyway Conversation. Hey, salute, Kid the Barber. RG Escara. Salute. Papa Dirt, what up? Who turned down? Look, they ain't like that. All right, okay. No problem. Take your time. You know I got your back. Yeah, Yael is really kind of busy at work, but he will be joining us. And I told him to take his time. He know I got his back. It's my brother from another. But yeah, man, y'all turned down. We ain't even got over 100 yet. Y'all hit that like button on your way in. Trips, ETE, what up, Lakeisha Green? Smash that MF like button. Fire. I'm glad y'all liked it today, y'all. Man, we need to be promoting our music more. And as we got so much, we got catalogs of undropped shit we need to be releasing. G-Mac, I see them active Chucks in the chat. Let's get them active Chucks in the chat. Wild Donkey, let's go. G-Dog, yeah, fire, salute, Philly in the building. Shout out to the bricks, the concrete, man. Shout out to Philly, bro. Don't go down to Philly playing, man. The Spy 7, fire, salute. Yael on the track, fact. Munchie B say the boy Wack got evicted from 6878 Beck Avenue. Yeah, man, nigga, a little light. Everybody be sucking his dick, looking for a handout. You know what I'm saying? Swearing that a nigga got a bag. That was weird anyway. Why you counting another nigga bag? But now we hear he no longer giving out the address. 6878 Beck Avenue, Paul. We gotta get in. Not no more, bro. Now he give up no jumpers address. What up, though? Deuce him, y'all. Shorty Doo-Wop. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little bit said March Madness 5, 6, 7, 8. Facts. Wack 100. Oh, well, we're not going to keep giving you airtime over there cheerleading. Steffi Weffy heard that too, Jaji. Okay, we got 100 in here. Jason Hodge. We're going to be getting into the content right now. Hold on. Let's get through this chat, though. Jaji, what's up? Joey Westside, what's happening, homie? When y'all dropping some new music? You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know who Joey Westside is, y'all go follow him and run up them numbers on his music. Dope ass, real hip hop, West Coast shit. It's in his bloodline, man. Them dudes, it's in their genes. Nightmare on YouTube streams. What's up with you, man? Salute to you, King. A little bit. Oh, here she go again. I don't know why I keep giving her Jaji. Everybody just saying, T-Rail, what's happening? Where's happening? Hit that button. Seriously, get to slapping. Yeah, they tripping. They gotta run them. They gotta run that thing up so everybody know we live. Matter of fact, y'all already should have y'all notifications on. Y'all know we got the content. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all ain't got y'all notifications on? Selena, 3 seconds by Yael. So we got some good content coming too. Bomani 103, salute to the house. Bees, red bees, and Crips, Bloods and Crips. He gang struck on the whole timeline. Salute to my brother, man. You already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Bomani, Wack and Snoopy Badass trying to run the narrative that Black Sam was talking about Munchie B, not him. Nasty work. Lawrence Robinson, salute to you, King. Wild Donkey. Y'all didn't see him on the couch again last night with his drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Little Doodles, what up? Kid the Barber, Drifter, salute. And we finna get into this content, man. Loot from the loot, where it's happening in. Let me go ahead and get to this content.
Hey, thank you to everybody that pulled up for this reaction, man. I appreciate it, man.
Right now, we gonna
real talk.
Listen to how they got Brick be running circles around these slow ass niggas. Let's listen and start.
Salute to Brick, baby.
Let's get right to it.
Listen to this nigga.
Contracts getting signed. A woman is buying the most bullshit, a most real shit. What's up, DJ Academics, my brother?
Well, first of all, Wack, you hot out here in the streets.
Two coons talking to each other.
Hey, listen, I'm glad I heard y'all talk about it, and I'm glad people realize
Who
it.
talked about what?
No. If Wack 100 is not in the top media personality list, I don't want to be on that list because I'm
He not.
I know who I watch, and some of these people on the list, I'm like, I don't watch. But anyway, I got something for you. I guarantee you ain't gonna be on bullshit with this.
What up, man?
So according to Brit Baby, he's saying that Drake has done conveyed to Adam that maybe I guess this was over the hard drive.
If a man really hated ads, here's what he would do. Day one,
I
he
really
would install
do.
Pi on his computer without
Even
spending
mine.
a dime because it's 100%.
He ain't with you. Listen, you've done me a lot of solids. I was gonna say, do you want me to try to mediate the you and Drake shit?
What me and Drake you talking about? See, here goes the problem. And I know Drake ain't that up in the head that he listening to a crack, right? I hear that this weird ass who's scared to come in no jumper because he know I'm gonna sock him out.
Who?
Said Brick know I'm gonna sock him out.
Oh, shit.
Paro, he know that, right?
But why you didn't do that at the Novo? Why didn't that? And let me point out something else, by the way. Salute to my guy D Twins. Now I caught a clip from let me give him a shout out. Salute to SBGB TV. I seen a clip where he going back and forth with Wack about that Novo incident. And SBGB said he seen a swing. He seen Wack swing. He said he seen him swing. And that anybody else that said they seen anything else, that we essentially followers. That's what he said. His words, not mine. But then when he brought it up to Wack said, I don't know what you talking about. What swing? What? Where? When? Why? How? So my point is, if you did something happen back there that we do know happened, and by all accounts, everybody else's story has been consistent. The only one that hasn't is the person that they say got smacked in the back at the Novo. But if you said you seen on TV that he swung and he's telling you he didn't swing, whether if he really did or not, then there's a good chance that what you thought you seen might not be true. Right? See, everybody ain't just went with he got smacked because what we seen on that footage. We looked at that explained a lot of what we was already told and heard. But the people that are telling the story seem like, commendable people. And whatever they did, however they did told it for however long, has not wavered. The story's been accurate in how they tell it. Then when you put that with the footage and see with your own eyes, something back there happened. You seen them come out from back there, and he looked at frantic, wiped his face, and then off the stage. That's the story that's been told by many different accounts that was there. So when you ultimately make your choice decision on if you're gonna believe it or if you're not gonna believe whatever, you go with the facts. The facts or at least what was said was the facts. And you gonna go with I choose to go with logic. It was never mentioned that he swung. And even when the man was on SBGB's platform, he even said, I don't know what swing. What do you as if he ain't saying he swung. I don't even think he caught that. He could have took that and ran with that. Right? But he didn't even catch it because to me it appears that never happened. He never swung, and that's why nobody has said that he swung. It's been consistent across the board that he got smacked. He was pushing the arms away from him. Nose dived off that 405 stage with Yeezy. And if he can't protect Yeezy, who can?
He said
I thought y'all squashed it.
I told he didn't show up. Blood no sock him out when I catch him. Right? I'm gonna sock him out, right? He said that I said I was blackballing Drake. First of all,
You got the,
you know my words was
in the goo.
you need to get away from that.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Nobody ever said we got something on Drake. We said, dude is so reckless, you need to get away from that dude before it's attached to you and you in some bullshit. So what the f is he so Drake want an issue with me? Is that what he said?
I believe that Drake hit Adam and he was saying, yo, how the hell, like, what's this flash drive shit? Like, what's going on? And I think he was saying that, like, yo, the only thing you could have on top 5 would be some criminal shit. And he's like, well, if you a gangster, why the hell would you want to have that against him?
But I tell you what, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get out the way the people that have it, and I'm gonna let them do their thing. Once again, Wack is diffused. Once again, Wack is diffused.
Like,
so I can get out.
If somebody is coming from them, you want to make it appear like you're keeping these people from exposing, and there is something on Drake. Even though I think the nigga was trolling and trying to capitalize and change the narrative, but let's just stay focused.
Out the way and let the people do their thing. I've been stopping it.
What?
Is that what he said he wanted me to do? I'll get out the way.
Wait, hold on, no.
They don't give a.
So
Like,
I think people are looking at this because we've heard this.
Bro, I'm not entertaining this shit because of crackhead. If Drake said that about me, him and his mama.
No, hold on.
Oh, no, because I quit it off. Like, look, bro, dude ain't nobody to me but an entertainer. Blood is touchable too, Paul Rue. So if he said that, because you know all I'm saying.
Hey, by the way, hold on. I want to put
Hey, that is a good point. I don't usually agree with this crater face rat, but y'all be fanned out with these industry dudes, or maybe because they got a bag, like they too big to be got, or they can't be brought to record. Like, niggas give them pass, niggas fuck with them, okay, that's cool. But, bro, you put on the same motherfucking drawers I put on every day, not the same pair, no Diddy. You got to put them on the same way, though.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? One leg at a time. Nigga, you breathe the same air. Y'all niggas got to stop putting these niggas on pedestal because them niggas is rappers. Let's go.
All I said was he need to get away from that dude.
I want to put it in the air. You know me, I talked to Drake a lot of times, and your name came up. And the only time he was just like, he said the cease and desist. He's like, nah, Wack ain't got that right. But he ain't never say Wack, bitch. He ain't never say Wack, whatever.
Cease and desist?
Remember it was that Drake had sent some cease and desist to somebody. I forgot.
Who?
You had said it, like he had said a cease and desist. And I remember.
No, I said that's what somebody said. He ain't never served me with none of that.
Oh yeah.
Y'all gotta get y'all facts right, bro. I know y'all niggas is running drown.
DingDingDing.com.
Bruh.
So yeah, I only wanted to give y'all 2 minutes of that content just to see.
Damn, it's cease and desist is flying everywhere. They flying left and right dealing with this with dude in his situation.
To Drake publicly said he need to get away from the dude. That the dude is toxic and not a good look. He getting goofy, and then he flashes like it's some kind of evidence of a crime, insinuating that he had evidence of a crime on Drake, as well as bringing up the fact that that Top 5 was brandishing what we're going to call props. You know what I'm saying? He was brandishing props, Top 5. If you don't know who that is, let's get into the content, man. Maybe I could do less talking and more and play more content. Let me share this with y'all real quick.
And look, I agree with Deuce, because when I first heard about this story and what was alleged on that flash drive, I said to myself, I said, why? That was real lame and corny for Top 5. And look, two things can be true at the same time. Recording it and trying to extort them is corny as hell. We all know that. But to be on the camera like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, with props, we gonna keep it at props, flashing your props on the camera to play tough, to show that you. Where did this shit come from? Where you show your opposition what you got, what you working with, how you coming? When did the game change? When did we stop playing chess? When it come to, we talking ops and going back and forth, warfare and all that. Like when do we start telling people our next move and showing them what we got? That shit was so lame. That was real lame.
All right, here we go.
When I threw up out of jail. So I'm talking gangster to them. Nothing about Drake. I'm telling these niggas, when I see them, it's up. And I was at a video shoot, so I showed them a couple of props I was using for my music video. You know what I mean? As soon as the props for my music video came out, it's the, I'm recording. I'm putting this on IG. I told these niggas, yo, bro, I'm on probation for 2 more years.
I don't know why my shit roaming like that.
Ooh, I thought that was me.
But let me go. Let me see.
What, you guys trying to frame me and send me back to jail? And every day for the last month, he's saying to me, I'm putting up that screen recorder, putting up that recorder. Obviously, I'm going to tell this rat.
Yeah, and if you go to jail for that, that's your fault, though. You stupid doing that. Just even though you supposed to already assume that that something is funny when you're dealing with a group of people that you don't even know. Like, if you ain't going in, you already done lost. If your mindset ain't like that when you dealing in a space like this, dealing with the particular people that you dealing with. So if he did go to jail for that, that's your own damn fault. For flashing props on the phone and going and doing all that reckless talking. So even though old boy is wrong for how he did it, he makes some great points though. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying, Drake, you got somebody as dumb and reckless like this where he just don't give a damn. He don't know who he talking to. He just showing, going just doing too much, doing the deuce muchos. Like, what are you doing, bro? That don't even make no sense. Then you sitting in the cell wondering why. Well, nigga, you told on yourself. Damn.
To go post it because he's a rat. He's a rat. I've never seen a real gangster do this.
Top 5. All right, we're trying to hear you.
We gonna play that.
Him and J3 hit up, call me right when I threw up out of jail. So I'm talking gangster to them. Nothing about Drake. I'm telling these niggas, when I see them, it's up. And I was at a video shoot, so I showed them a couple of props I was using for my music video. You know what I mean? As soon as the props for my music video came out, it's the, I'm recording. I'm putting this on IG. I told these niggas, yo, bro, I'm on probation for 2 more years. What, you guys trying to frame me and send me back to jail? And every day for the last month, he's saying to me, I'm putting out that screen recording, putting out that recording. Obviously, I'm going to tell this rat not to go post it because he's a rat. He's a rat. I've never seen a real gangster do this.
When it comes to video creation, every detail matters. I go to IO for music that matches my.
Damn. We got the Keyway Pop Star in the building, the Keyway Pop Star. Salute to you.
Man, salute to the whole team. Salute to everybody on Clubhouse. Salute to everybody on live right now, man. Salute to the whole squad, man, that's on their job. The chat, you already know that's where it's at. You know I'm late, but guess what, man? I'm here. I apologize for my tardiness. I am doing these. I'm at work. Y'all know what it is. I'm at work, man, and I'm trying to get it in on all levels, man. Appreciate Du Sims, the Don, for holding it down, man, till I come.
You know, all you gotta do is watch your friend. I got your back. Man,
appreciate it, man. They got me working overtime. But at the end of the day, man, this is Damu Keyway Conversation, man. The hottest podcast, the hottest YouTube, the hottest content, the most authentic, the most direct with the receipts, the voice of the culture and the voice of the West Coast. You already know what it is, man. This Du Sims, the Don, Yael, the Keyway Pop Star. Salute, and more salutes. Damu Keyway Conversations.
Was you able to hear that clip?
I never seen a gangster do this. This nigga, what would he do? What am I gonna do, man? Would he end up back in jail?
Yeah, bro. And the nigga ended up going to jail for a blammer.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? So basically, after doing the live, we're having a conversation with CS2 back. It ends up that this man goes back to jail. Was he on probation?
Well, first let me give you the whole. Yeah, he was on probation. Let me give you the whole backstory because there's layers to it, right? So, what the nigga Wack basically gets his attention. This nigga going back and forth with Wack on the phone. Wack talking about he recording it. He gonna post it and all of this. He got like a little flash drive. He done flashed on No Jumper. And allegedly, I don't believe or know if Academic is lying and Adam 22 is lying and Break is just running a play and he lying, or he could be lying just to humiliate CS2 back, clout chasing ass, knowing that he want to change the narrative because we've been whooping his feet, right? But I take it though, he's what they're alleging. What Drake told Adam 22 was, I don't think your boy is cool. What kind of a gangster does that? What do he got? Like basically, Wack is trying to do a blackmail and or extortion crew. That's a whole nother question. How is CS2 back getting away with extortion and blackmail of celebrities consistently
for the world to see?
And brags about it
for the world to see,
trying to get favors and or money from them with immunity. There's a lot of layers to it, but yeah, Yael, that's the gist of it. But yeah, what you think about that so far? That little video clip you've seen so far, man.
Just coming in off the introduction to that video and him saying, what type of gangster does that? It already makes me go back to the understanding that first off, he's talking about somebody who's trying to incriminate him on an open platform and basically
Happy Ramadan.
You know, this man is doing criminal acts and you basically speaking on him openly in present time and trying to put a case and jailing on this man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this is not looking good. It's never been looking good. Anytime CS2 back opens up his meat suckers, it's always something of this magnitude with him, you know, either getting somebody's cell hit, talking about he gonna call the COs, his name is in paperwork that's been
my bad,
authenticated with the receipts of Mark Stevens, Deuce M's, and one of the detectives on the case slipping up saying, you know, the only person that was arrested and trying to get a hold of Del Dog was CS2 back. Like all these things are components for us to understand that this man has been working, maneuvering, and doing this shit for a long time. And the fact that Deuce M's, along with the team and myself, help and bring these receipts out and give you guys the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me, y'all. Hey, listen, it's either you're going to accept it or you're going to reject it. And at the point we at right now, a lot of y'all just want to believe the lies because you don't want to see the truth. You don't want to hear the truth. And you've closed your ears and turned a deaf ear to truth. And this is the time we're living in. It's okay to be a snitch. It's okay to be a groper. It's okay to be whatever you want to be that's foul. And we supposed to just open arms and accept it and not know who we around. This is unacceptable. And I'm grateful to have brothers like Deuce M's around to help iron sharpen iron and keep me on my P's and V's while he on his.
Listen to this.
Bruh.
You know, his brim, his B's and B's. You feel me? So it's like us working with each other, and this brother and enlightening me and sharpening me in areas that I wasn't sharp in at one point, like expounding on the federal paperwork. I knew nothing about that until I met Deuce M's. And I'm gracious of him. And he's been bringing this information out, letting you guys know, me basically reiterating, he's helping give me a voice with the platform to expound on this stuff. And y'all just sit here and think like this shit is a game. It's just content. Yeah, it's content, but it's also information to let you know your kids is some of y'all kids are gonna wind up in the streets.
Yep.
And they're gonna have to understand.
Yep, Jonas. Yep.
You choose to do, it's on you to take accountability for your actions. And these are the type of individuals CS2 Back and his clan of PC protectors are out here doing this type of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that clip right there, it said so many things. So many things. And I'm glad that I'm a part of the Damu Kiwe conversation to help expose these fake ass exposers.
And I'm gonna pose the same question to Top 5. What type of gangster jumps on a phone on a live, on a video chat with people that you don't even know? Like, you don't know them like that, even if you had conversations with them in the past. I can say, man, I'm a gangster. I can say that I'm a football player, I'm a sumo wrestler, I'm an MMA fighter. I can say all that, but if I don't have no credentials, nothing to certify that, then you can only look at that as hearsay, right? So even if he said he was a gangster or he appeared to be a gangster to you on the internet, on social media, I'm pretty sure Top 5 knows by now that a lot of people on here ain't who they really say they are or act like they are. He has to know that. But hell, he's Drake's best. Come on, Drake. Like, no shade at Drake. I like Drake, man. Salute to Drake. But you know, Drake be putting a lot of 2 on the 10 with it. So you know that. So what type of gangster jumps on a live call expressing things that they know they shouldn't be? The words, that ain't what my issue with. It's the props. Why? Like, what? Even if you knew him, right? Even if you, what are you? Like, why in your head you thought that was the move? I'm gonna show this. What? Like they stopped making props when they made your props. But we already a real person. I don't even want to say a real street person because I know people that ain't street that think the same way I do. You're gonna assume the worst no matter what situation you in. So you ready. You stay ready so you don't never have to get ready. You never get too comfortable where you lacking like that. So you already mentally prepared that something may happen and what to do. So what did you need to show them that for? We know, but I'm just saying, that ain't gangster. That was lame.
Facts. So King inspired. Salute to you, King. He said top 5.
D Twins, we know. We know D Twins. But for the sake of the conversation and him being where he at and what he going through right now, because of it, we gonna stay at props.
Flash something on live and it's being used against him. So now you actually got someone who was arguing with Wack 100. Flash is a gun. He's on probation.
A prop.
Flash is what appeared to be a gun, but he claims was props. I'm assuming it was props. This guy's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But now he's in jail for a pistol, and they're for flashing this pistol. This nasty work. Drake is saying that the dude that Wack, that ain't cool. What kind of gangster does that? You know what I'm saying? Threaten to involve law enforcement into his spat with you. That's some nasty work. A man that claims he's a Paru, a gangster, threatens with who even keeps evidence of another man's crime on film.
That part right there. Salute to Deuce Sims and Yaya Damu Kiwi conversations. Boy, that's why I say they was cooking. They were cooking last night. Like, who does that? Think about that, y'all. Why do you think that you can just keep doing shit like that and get away with it? Like how you like people going, because everybody not, think about it, everybody is not wired to the degree that he's wired. Like he don't care about how he looks, what people gonna perceive him to be when he does stuff like that. Is it gangster? Is it lame? Do I look suspect or not? He goes all out. No caution, no wind, no nothing. He's just gonna go balls to the wall with the fuckery that he do. Like, who really looks at that and says, "Oh man, that was cool. That's how I would have did it"? No, you don't. And if you do, you just like him. Cause I don't. I don't even know how to record somebody, let alone go out of my way to record them. I expect whenever I talk to anybody, especially in this content space, I'm assuming I'm being recorded. That's why I don't think that deep about this. Like I used to when I first started. I don't. I'm just gonna be me. Say what the fuck I want to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll come to the table and say, "Man, my bad, man. I got that wrong." But you got to show me that I'm wrong. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna just be me. I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say, how I want to say it, about what I want to say. But within respect and the umbrella of respect, though, are not crossing certain lines. But I can't dictate what line is closer to this person than the next person. So I just try to stick to the general script. I'm not gonna talk about your kids, in a disrespectful way. Talk about your religion, your politics, in a disrespectful way. I'm gonna keep it respectful. I'm gonna keep it cordial, but I'm a critique. When I critique, you put it out here to be critiqued. We're gonna critique it, and we understand that it could be return fire. We get all that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as to get flash drives of people's information, criminal information, stuff that can get you in trouble with the laws, I'm not going to do nothing like that. I'm not even going to attempt to do that. If it was my worst enemy, I'm not going to do no shit like that. That's just me. Now I understand everybody's different. I get it. You may look at that a little different, like my worst enemy. It depends on what they did to me. Everybody just wired different. I'm one of those. I like to get my hands on my situation. I don't need no one to do the dirt for me. I've always been a role on my own. Do my dirt all on my own. I've always been wired that way. That's all I know. The people before me, that's how they rode. But I've seen both sides. I get it. But what I don't remember seeing, or what I have never seen, is someone that was really, especially from the West Coast, gang banging politics. I've never seen someone who was really from it, who really was with it, move like this. And I know some people that was up there, executive, I shouldn't say it, because certain people want to be left out. I'm gonna leave them out. I got a famous cousin that got a clothing line, Homie Femi. Let me shout him out. Salute to my cousin, man. With Homie Femi. What is it? Homie Femi LA. what is it? If you know what I'm talking about, Homie Femi LA Dot. It's been a while since I've been on the website, but he's the creator of Homie Femi. You see it on all the basketball players, et cetera, et cetera. He's up there. He's up there. He millionaire doing his thug this'll pay for the bachelor party and my wedding cake, the wedding and the whole thing, man. He live, but you'll never see him outside the lines like this dude. He don't even gangbang. My cousin don't even gangbang. But he wouldn't be having flash drives and dry snitching and airing out other people information and shit like that. And he up there. He really got money. I don't ever hear him or see him moving like this dude, like what he be out here doing. And we it go unchecked, unanswered. And he gets away with it over. This is like his 5th, 6th extortion play, allegedly. Yeah, man, this shit is weird.
It's a flash drive, bro.
Wait, dudes. So CS2 Back said he got a flash drive of this?
He got a flash drive of something,
yeah.
and
He's a cop. He's a cop.
You know that?
He's a cop.
This is layers to this rat. No, he's
definitely layered.
Let's get into it.
Back with another one. Before we get into it, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. But let's get right into it. Now, ever since Drake, self-proclaimed shooter, top 5, got arrested on firearms charges, a lot of media personalities, blog pages been trying to place the blame on everyone but top 5 himself. First, he got Keefe Solid trying to blame Wack 100, saying Wack 100 screenshotted top 5 with a gun and whatnot.
What do you have to say? Top 5.
So look, my first week at Touch Road, I called this guy. He was with some guy named J3 Hitter.
Oh yeah, shout out Hitter J3.
Gangsta.
Then it make me think he trying to get Hitter J3 caught up. I don't know his relationship with Hitter J3. Shout out to the West and Ellis. But yeah, they got his name all mixed up in this. You don't see the flash drive and CS2 hand on the screen, y'all?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Yeah, right there.
Yeah. So he's saying there's something on that flash drive. Let's hear it.
You guys are on your ass.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right, $118 for car insurance. That's how much I was paying.
This guy recorded the whole convo, and our truck is so gangster. He's blackmailing me. I didn't say nothing about Drizzy on that convo. Man's blackmailing me, saying, I'm going to post it. You're going back to jail.
Who said that? Oh, shit.
He really said that?
He's in jail right now. But before he went to jail, he said and made accusations that CS2 Back was trying to blackmail him and threatened that he was going back to jail. Oh, shit, really? Listen, man. Situations drastic. What they say, desperate times calls for drastic measures. I told y'all the nigga was light in his pockets.
Damn, bro.
He had to downsize from that luxurious life he had going on with Kim. You know what I'm saying? Kim, shout out to Kimberly Jones, beautiful.
Hey, Kim. Hey, listen.
Hey, no, don't listen to her, bro. You already put your hands on her, nigga.
Hey, I love you, Kim. I love you.
You don't love
come
her.
back. Not back, but come back. DM me at my new Instagram, OTG.
Hey, you don't get to talk to Kim no more. But Kim take 6878 Beck Avenue from him. You know what I'm saying? So he can't give out that address no more. He get embarrassed in front of Kim, slapped up by Tiny Draws. Hey, CS2 Back. You always used to bring your daughter on Clubhouse. Have your daughter come on live and put that on everything that they didn't see you begging. Eugene Henley. Big U. This nigga was calling, hey, bro, This nigga called him by his first and last name. He called the man by his Muslim name. He called the man by his street draws. Big U, both street names. You know what I'm saying? Anything happened, he was going to jail. Now, fast forward, we know he forced Adam to allow loose cannon on his thing to incriminate and implicate Big U in multiple crimes. That's his little homie. He's a part of the exposers. This is just what they do. Oh, but you can't forget the blackmail. When we talk about blackmail, when we talk about extortion, we talking about the man that said he extorted De La Hoya with a sex tape and got $800,000 out the deal. $800,000. And that is a crime, and he publicly is able to walk around the industry for over a decade bragging about such. We seen the similar thing go down with Kim Kardashian and the second sex tape with Ray J. Kanye meets up with Wack, and then Kanye brings the tape to Kim K, and she breaks into tears because of the pressure that she was under from this blackmail, this extortion. Again, publicly. Then we could go back to the Deja 34 investigation. I know a lot of y'all don't know what Deja 34 investigation is. You guys are so used to everybody saying the Main Street Crip investigation. No, that was already going on. A federal investigation into the Main Street Crips. The sheriffs and the Joint Task Force had a separate investigation going on into the attempted extortion of Shaquille O'Neal and Mark Stevens by a sex tape that Cash Jones went and told them that his friend, Stutterbox, had of Shaq fucking a woman other than his wife. Y'all see the MO? This is what he does with immunity. Nigga, if I did that right now, I guarantee you I'll be in jail by the moment. And he gets away with immunity. And now he's being accused by Top 5 of threatening to show this proof of crimes to the police.
I'm extorting right now.
This is nasty work.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Hold on. Watch this, Act. Watch this. Wait. On your mama, wait. Act, on my mama, you a cop. On my mom's, you a cop. The whole Compton knows this.
He said the whole Compton knows this.
Saying that he beat him on the charge. If
I thought that was that. Let me go back. My bad.
Pay attention to hip hop outside of Canada, you will know Wack 100 is the type of guy that records every conversation, right? For example, just recently, I remember when Ray J allegedly got jumped by Diddy's son. Wack 100 called Ray J to find out the story. Ray J thinking he's having a private conversation between him and his homeboy, telling Wack 100 not to put the conversation out. Meanwhile, Wack 100 was live streaming the conversation, having Ray J on speakerphone. That's the type of person that Clayface is. He might be a bigger cloud chaser than Top 5. Now, even Academics goes on to blame Kendrick Lamar's cousin for recording conversation with Top 5. I don't know what these guys think. Now, we got to remember, man, Top 5 is not in America. Top 5 is in Canada, Toronto. The police know about Top 5 on the GGGs. After Top 5 got out of jail, he was talking about how he had a cell phone in jail. He was eating cheeseburger, steak. He was living the good life. You don't think the police is going to be after them? You think the Toronto police are just going to say, okay, let him go? Obviously, they're going to watch his Instagram, watch his every move. And we all know Top 5 is the type of guy that publicizes.
First and foremost, my bad. Salam alaikum to all of the Muslims across the world, over 1 billion. And I hope y'all done ate y'all dates to break y'all fast. And let y'all.
Oh yeah, Ramadan. Salute to everybody that supports Ramadan and is involved. Salute to the whole Muslim nation, the whole family. But my man Dwayne brings up an excellent point in the chat. He said, I said this a while ago. Wack keeps saying he can't be an informant because he's too loud. So was 6ix9ine. Not once did he say he's not because he's too gangster. That's a excellent point. I remember in the beginning when he would say that, man, I'm too loud to be an informant. Boy, I'm too loud. You know what I mean? Like if I you know what I mean? He just said I'm too loud to be an informant. I don't remember. I be trying to make sure I quote him because I don't want to misquote stuff he says. But I definitely heard him say that. And Tekashi 6ix9ine definitely was super loud while he was out here informing to law enforcement. Great point.
Going up with some Arabic bread and rice, and lamb, and some of them good things that go on with Ramadan. But let's go.
Is everything they do in the streets. So who's to blame for Top 5 getting arrested? It's not Wack 100. It's not DJ Academics. It's not the blog pages. Top 5 is responsible for Top 5 getting arrested.
I agree with half of that.
Arrested, he was clowning the guys that got arrested with a bunch of guns downtown in the studio that were involved in the shootout, saying how it started, this is how it ended, all that jumping and the all.
Listen, bro, I agree with that, with the dude talking as narrating that he bears a lot of responsibility for not paying attention to who he was dealing with. Wack records all kind of stuff, etc., all phone calls, etc., even his own team, and make them content, right? So I get that. So he should have known better. He shouldn't have been brandishing no burner. If you in front of the streets, bro, you know, learn that. Don't pull it out unless you ready to bust. Niggas shouldn't even know you blinkied up.
That was a great point too by Deuce last night.
They see you in action. If you find out I got blammer on me, nigga, that means you done see me knock something down. Boogeyman, nigga. I'm boogieing down if you see my blammer, because I'm not pulling it out for show. But that goes to that clout chasing and all of that. But you can't negate the fact that this nigga done helped and threatened to help the investigation into these burner allegations.
100%.
By blackmailing him. This man was alleging this before we get locked up. So I don't know if this dude just hate Top 5 because he a cloud chaser, that Top 5 being the cloud chaser, or if he's just on CS2 back nuts. But in any event, I don't even want to hear him no.
And yup, I understand now what Deuce was saying right there. Yeah, after really listening to what Deuce said, I don't know, man. I can't decipher if he is a Wack hater or a Wack supporter or a Top 5 hater. I don't know, but two things can be true at the same time, right? He was right. Like, you can't blame nobody but yourself for even doing that. But let's not act like the persons that he was on the phone talking to didn't influence that or encourage that or even put that in motion. That's too many coincidences, man. How many coincidences can this man be around and surrounded with before we say, yeah, that it walk like a duck, quack like a dog, talk like a duck, it's a dog?
No more. Let's get to the content, man. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted y'all, to get a little bit more familiar with what was going on. Let's go to Adam 16. Hold
on. Adam 16 is hilarious.
Is Wack 100 moving into snitch territory with the Top 5 exposing? Let's go.
He said this like a month ago. Why you still on this?
Top 5 is doing and saying, right? And Brick Baby was up here, right, saying Adam brought me this watch for 200, gave me $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm putting in all the work for Drake.
In the chat.
I'm gonna kill, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and he up and shit and all kind of shit.
You said that already last
right? You just got out for a murder on a college student. On some
Get those likes up.
And I read his paperwork a little bit that they arrested him because of shit he says in social.
So you went and read his paperwork. Listen, to me, it's like I'm having deja vu when I'm hearing this. Because I swear that he said this on No Jumper the week before, the week before that, and then 2 weeks before that. And then he said this like a month ago. Why are you still on this?
Top 5 is doing and saying, right? And Brick Baby was up here, right, saying, Adam brought me this watch for 200, gave me $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm putting in all the work for Drake. I'm gonna kill, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and he up and shit and all kind of shit.
You said that already last week,
right? You just got out for a murder on a college student on some shit, and I read his paperwork a little bit that they arrested him because of shit he says in social.
So you went and read his paperwork.
Yes, 137.
Listen, to me, it's like I'm having deja vu when I'm hearing this. Because I swear that he said this on No Jumper the week before, the week before that, and then 2 weeks before that. And then he said this like a month ago. Why are you still on this?
Because the investigation has started. That's why he went to jail. That's why he was still on it. You said that about a month ago. And we finna show this video real quick. Let me read this. Big Florence, shout out to the Florence.
This nasty work.
Y'all time coming. People talking about Damu Kiwe convo. Much love. Hey man, I'm glad that people is talking about us, and I hope that we can live up to the billing. We got ODM Slim in the building on Clubhouse. Salute to my partner. You know what I'm saying? Shalawam, Shalawam. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, shout out to the Florencias, man. Keep passing the word, brick by brick, rock for rock, till we get up to about 1,000 chickens. Let's go.
Why is everyone spiraling over unskippable ads? Just download Pi and you'll never have to see an ad again. This Chrome extension.
Top 5 sends a warning message to Wack 100. Let's go.
With Drake, my nigga. Come on. You bitch niggas. 100 shots, my nigga. We run Toronto, my nigga. I beat a body, nigga. So don't get body, nigga. That fucking rap. Where's Wack 100? Glazed donut. That glazed donut. You niggas can't come to Toronto. We're with Drake, my nigga. Come on. You bitch niggas. 100 shots, my nigga. We run Toronto, my nigga. I beat a body, nigga. So don't get body, nigga. That fucking rap. Where's Wack 100? Glazed donut. That glazed donut. You niggas can't come to Toronto. We're with Drake, my nigga. Come on. You bitch niggas. 100 shots, my nigga. We run Toronto, my nigga. I beat a body, nigga. So don't get body, nigga.
So he gets on here and does the dodo. He's a bozo. And then you talking about who can't come to Toronto. I can't come to Toronto anyway. Nigga, I'm a 3-time felon. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't in the deck of cards off the gate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now maybe, you know what I'm saying, y'all got some kind of strings, something y'all could pull. Maybe you trying to blackmail us. Nigga, this the West Coast, man. We ain't trying to hear that weird shit. But I can tell you this much. Top 5, I wouldn't wish jail on my worst enemy, man. I hope that that you come up on top of that. But let's hear what Adam 16 had to say about this. Adam Grandmaster. Adam Grand Mason, nigga.
Got an update on this Wack
This
100
going on,
incriminating
man.
hard drive situation that we talked about back in mid-December of 2024. Right, some of y'all might remember this video I made where Wack 100 was on No Jumper and he claimed that he had incriminating evidence against.
Oh yeah, and shout out my boy KB Goes Live. I ain't seen him run none of our content in a minute since the World Star Hip Hop thing. That's about 180,000 views. But we just wanted to repay the favor, man. Shout out KB Goes Live. Go ahead and subscribe. You see it's officially verified. So watch the KB Go Lives with the check. Let's get to the
KB Go Live.
Top 5, which is Drake's right-hand goon. And he claimed that on this mysterious hard drive, he had evidence that was bad enough to end Drake's career, right? Since that video, we haven't heard a single word about this mysterious USB drive until yesterday, because Adam22 posted up on the No Jumper channel this video right here, where he says that Drake contacted him, he reached out, and he asked about what could possibly be on this hard drive.
Hey, let me ask you this. Just because Adam did the text, do you believe that Drake actually contacted Adam22 to talk about Wack? Like, do you think that's a cap? That Adam is just trolling and trying to get some content and create a narrative? And that, or do you think that it's, because if I had an issue with Wack, the last person I'm going to contact to talk about Wack to is Adam22.
Right. I'm gonna say this, dudes. I believe that in the world of content creating, as we've seen, Loose Coochie, 600 Pennies, even CS2 back then made up narratives from fake paperwork, putting on Jim Jones, to Loose Coochie saying he's a producer, to 600 Pennies saying he's a real life gangster. We all know that's cap. So to a degree, I know that the clout chasing and creating narratives and spinning narratives, that's what these individuals are known to do. Top 5 already had a conversation with somebody from the West Coast, which would be Jay Hitter J3. Jay Hitter 3 is really from where he's from. He's a Westside Power affiliate. Being that that is a fact, could have that happen? Who knows? But you know, when you throw a line out there, fish always bite. So I think we will have to wait till the receipts. For me, I would have to wait till the receipts come out, because these niggas be spinning and, you know, trying to lure niggas in. And if Drake is in any part of a content creating form to get you know, record sales with music or anything, he might bite on it. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see how the content plays out for me.
Well, I'm in total agreement, bro. I believe none of what CS2 back say, and only a percentage of what I do see come from him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
He has no
Facts.
credibility. He's a liar, and
Facts.
he's known to run plays for content.
You know what else, Deuce?
You would be a sucker to not even question whether or not this is just another one of his plays, not just a play for content, but is it also another play for the blackmail, for the extortion, as this dude, Top 5 is alleged?
Right. Well, you know he do this.
I'm extorting right now.
You know, he's one of those I'm a right now type of clown, you know. So we gotta expect that narrative for him.
No, definitely. Let's get back to the content.
And I know some of y'all are new to the channel, or y'all didn't catch that video when it came out. So just for refresher purposes, I'm going to play y'all the clip of Wack 100 saying that he was in possession of this evidence.
I see you got top 5 up there.
Yeah, we got top 5 coming up.
Drake need to get away from top 5.
Why do you think he's bad news?
Bad news.
Why?
This is how much respect I got for you, Drake.
A hard drive? USB drive?
This is how much respect I have for you. I'm telling you, somebody listen. Drake, hear me. No troll on Pyro. You need to get away from that dude. This has been in existence about 90 days. And I have made sure it hasn't went anywhere, personally. I think you know what I'm talking about. That dude with his mouth and the things he say does not support your career and as far as you come. I'm telling you as a brother.
As a brother.
This is how much I got respect for you.
That's the red button.
And if you have something here.
As a brother, y'all hear him, boy, he sound good. He be damn near convincing, right? A new age Malcolm X, man, with the love that he be having for his fellow brother. You know what I mean? You can hear sincerity in him. Like he's really sincere when he says it. It comes off that way. We all know that shit right there is just cap nowadays, right? Because we done heard him say the same thing while cutting somebody's neck at the same time. If you really had love and compassion for Drake, like you say you do, then why you didn't reach out through somebody? Oh, Adam, right? Oh, because Adam, right? He said he texted him, right? Like, come on, bro. Let's be real. You got ways. You have channels to get to Drake. So why you didn't have that conversation offline? Just you and him. For all parties involved. Because whether if dude is reckless or not, if you're a real street dude, why would you want to see that dude in jail? Or why would you want to be the person that's responsible or could be responsible for him going to jail by exposing what's on that flash drive, or that there is something of importance to the authorities on that flash drive? Why would you do that publicly? Why wouldn't you just call your brother and have that conversation with him then, and then send him the flash drive? And I'm gonna tell you what your brother would ask you: why do y'all have that in the first place? Because who said record it? The people that's on the phone are your people. Why did they do it in the first place? Why is there a flash drive in the first place?
I'm gonna let you plug into it and look at it when we're done.
What is it?
You're gonna see how much. Get the fuck away from top 5, bro. Y'all world, remember, I'm warning Drake. He's gonna have you hemmed up, called up, and cuffed up. Dude is reckless with his mouth. He ties you to things, and he's a dumbass.
Little evil going big.
This is how much respect I got for you.
I don't think Drake's got a real hands-on connection with him. I don't think Drake's ordering bodies through top 5.
This right here.
Oh, Lord.
DingDingDing.com.
Major times 8. That's like 600 Sweet coin. Are you kidding?
That right there is pretty much what we were left with by the end of that interview. Just Wack saying that he was in possession of it. Now, nobody knew if on this USB drive.
Wait. Selena, are you serious? Tell Kim Jones to listen to Section. You do understand that I got Kim Jones to sign the release on Section, right? That's how I met Kim. You know what I'm saying? Wack had linked me up to get Yael information, get it to Kim. I already sent it to her, and I told her thank you for the release. Yael has released that with the remix, and she hearted it. So, yeah, she know about it.
You think she gonna play it and give us a little salute?
You know what? I should ask her. What is she?
Yeah, that'd be nice, man. I think that'll do some justice. Well, she already did a justice factor. And again, you know what, Kim? On behalf, I thank you for releasing that record. Appreciate you. Responding to Deuce Sims. The brother been politicking and working hard, and I appreciate that, brother. And I appreciate you even more for releasing the record. Thank you, Kim.
No, you don't appreciate shit from me. He appreciates you, Kim. But he takes me for granted. Let's go.
Wack had evidence against Drake, or did he have evidence against Top 5? Because if you remember, Top 5 was online crashing out about Kendrick Lamar around this time. He was talking about when he seen Kendrick Lamar, it was up. He was going to catch a body. Since then, Top 5 has been arrested. He is currently incarcerated. But we seen Drake and Top 5 hanging out. They were going to basketball games together. They were being extremely friendly around this time. Now, in that clip we just watched, you can hear Adam 22 say that he don't think that it would be evidence of Drake trying to order a body or anything. And Wack 100 gave this expression right here, which left a lot of people wondering, did Wack 100 have evidence that Drake was out here trying to place a hit? And apparently the general public is not the only people who were wondering that, because in this new interview that just dropped yesterday, Adam 22 and the gang over there at No Jumper pretty much verified that Drake at least thought that's what was on the hard drive. They didn't say Wack said that's what's on the hard drive, but they did say that Drake thought that might be what they had on the hard drive, which is absolutely crazy. Okay, now Adam 22 pretty much says that Drake reached out to him and was wondering what was Wack 100's intention with this information. What did he plan on doing with it? Because really there's only one thing that you can do with that type of information, and that's give it to the police. That's the only thing that could lead to this specific claim ending Drake's career, because if true, it could end in Drake being incarcerated. Right, it's a pretty interesting situation. So I'm not gonna hold y'all no more. I'm gonna go ahead and run this clip.
You have some evidence in your phone of Bigger Than That saying that he disagrees with one of your co-hosts. Drake ain't feeling Wack 100. I'm gonna stop beating around the bush. Drake, I can't.
Real quick, after this, man, I really want to get to this other content, man. I just changed the title just in case you guys didn't catch it. But Suge Knight loses his appeal, and I'm assuming that they're about to play the Keefe D new interview where Keefe D says that he was not he said it out his own mouth that he wasn't in Vegas, and that Reggie Wright Jr. allegedly was the one who orchestrated the murder of Tupac Shakur. So we're going to hear this interview and see what Keefe D had to say.
Hey, I eavesdrop. My boy Mellow Yellow is trying to question the gangsterism of Wack 100.
As long as you're going to put it out there, I'll decode it. I was tapped in with, had a nice conversation with the man himself, Drake. And he brought up a conversational point that was raised on this podcast that realistically didn't really get a resolution, or we didn't get answers. The thing he was bringing up was the fact that at one point, Wack was holding a USB and basically saying that he had career-ending info about Drake. And so Drake did his due diligence, found out what it supposedly was. He doesn't seem worried at all about it.
Yeah.
But the accusation was that basically Wack had evidence of Drake ordering in a hat.
Trying to get a hat or two.
He was on the Lids online store trying to get a hat.
Yeah.
And Drake's question for me was just basically like, what was the plan there? What does a street dude do? Even if Wack did have that,
his exact words was, what was he gonna turn it over? Because what else can you do as a street dude with that type of evidence on me? Where is that gonna end my career? Anywhere but.
I think it's a fair question
with
to
the
ask.
people. Like, what were you gonna do with that? What was your next step with that evidence, my boy? Because
my boy.
All right.
Yeah, man, that is an excellent question. What were you going to do with that? Never mind, why the hell did you even have it in the first place? Like, let's skip that for a second. Now that you do have it, what were you going to do with it? What was your point? Why you didn't call me privately and let me know? Well, why you just didn't hit me? Since we buddies, since we bros. But anyway, let's get to this other content now. Man, salute to Damu Keyway Conversations, though. Salute to them, man. Hold on, man. Something happened. Hold on. Damn it. My bad. Hold on. Cancel that out. I gotta go grab it again. So let me run to YouTube. Let me go grab the link. I had it, but then I did something different. Hold on. Crazy, man. I'm getting better at this OBS though. Yeah. OBS is a mug though. Get it. But yeah, like really, bro. Like what was you gonna do with that? What was the point of that? Like what? And then I do see people in the comment section, but not a lot. That ask that same question, like what was you gonna do with it? Like, but why did you have it? Who thought that was a good idea? Like, come on, man. Crazy.
A good video starts with a good song. Go to Artlist and get the best music for your video.
Hey.
Keep your creativity flowing.
Salute that.
Let's get it.
Channel host, Valentino. This is SB the Ghost.
D Twizzy.
Brothers, do what you do.
Pop legend Tupac Shakur giving his
Steppy
first
Weppy.
interviews with 8 News Now investigator Vanessa Murphy. You're watching 8 News Now at 6. I'm Brian Loftus.
I'm Denise Valdez. Vanessa has been visiting him in jail actually now for months as he proclaims his innocence and insists he'll soon be released.
Dwayne Keefe D. Davis insists he was not involved in the murder of rap legend Tupac Shakur.
This gonna be good.
Were you there that night in that car? What was your role?
No, I wasn't there. I wasn't there at all. No car or nothing. I wasn't even in Vegas. They ain't got no proof of it in Vegas. They ain't got no gun, no car, no KPD, no nothing.
Shakur's murder, an unsolved case since 1996 when he was shot and killed near the Las Vegas Strip. As first reported by the 8 News Now investigators, Metro Police arrested Davis in 2023 after he wrote a book and gave interviews stating he passed the gun to the shooter.
I was just trying to make money.
How much money do you think you made from the book and the interviews?
Davis insisting he'd be released from jail since our first visit with him back in September. Clark County District Court Judge Carly Kearney set his bail at $750,000 with a requirement to know exactly where the money is coming from to make sure Davis wouldn't profit from the case.
I'm an American citizen. They act like I'm guilty before I give the chance. It's not Russia to say Iran. This is wrong.
He claims he previously made an immunity deal with the federal government.
They violated all my amendments and constitutional rights. I'm never supposed to be put in jail for this. Never.
Well, they're pointing to the interviews and the book.
I will say this, only one person out of all this keeps saying he had an immunity deal, and that's Keefe D. And a lot of people say, man, he ain't the sharpest tool in the toolbox, and I get all that. But I just, something tells me, and this is not facts, but this something in my gut tells me that when they coerced him to do this, to do that confession, that they told him that he had immunity. Because if they really told him, even that attorney that was in there with him, one of the old security guards said that he found out later that really wasn't even an attorney. So that that fake attorney is telling Keefe D, yeah, this is immunity, man. Immunity, meaning that you can't, no matter what you say or no matter what happens, you can't go back down. You can't go to jail for this. Because if he told him that means you have a queen for a day. Outside of this, if you confess to anything that you did in that they can come back and get you later. Why in the hell would Keefe D then step out there and do that? they've been setting Keefe D up from the beginning. I think they told him that, knowing that when it was all said and done, that he would go out and do interviews and books and write a book about it and talk about it. So then they could turn around and get him, because once they convict him, this case is done. And the people who really were involved, I don't think they'd be able to. It'd be harder for them to then turn around and try to retry it unless they had some damning information, some damning evidence that can reverse it, which is almost impossible. That was a setup from the beginning on Keefe D. I really believe they told him that he had full-fledged immunity. He may not be the sharpest tool in the toolbox, but I don't think he that dumb. I think they told him that.
And during our visit in January, Davis continues to insist he's innocent.
They ain't got me. They ain't got no car. They ain't got no gun. They don't have no forensics. They don't got me. They got everybody on video. Do they got me on video?
By our visit in February, Davis was also facing charges in connection with this incident in jail. During each visit from September through as recent as Tuesday, Davis insists he'll soon be a free man.
I ain't no flight risk or no threat to the community.
At the time of his arrest, Davis was living in Henderson, a grandpa by then who had fought cancer. Now he is charged in one of the most notorious murder cases in America.
He's running a good person. He ain't no bad person.
A jury trial is scheduled for early 2026. Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.
Discretion TV. Where do I begin? So 3 days ago, March 4th, Suge loses his appeal, his bid for his sentence to be overturned, his habeas. And you know who's to blame? You guessed it, David Kenner. Suge new attorney Jasmine, she presented the case, according to the Suge Knight Nation, she presented the case, and then Kenner cuts right in.
All you gotta do is
Oh, you've never used samples like this before. This is Arcade, the ultimate sample plugin. You can play, edit, and manipulate any sound all within one plugin. Honestly, it's more like an instrument rather than a huge list of samples. Let me just show you. Instead of scrolling those boring lists that you get with other sample libraries, Arcade gives you this musically intuitive interface that just invites you to start playing, and it allows you to start creating right away. Within Arcade, you can endlessly perform.
Next thing you know, he gets knocked out. Drop comments below.
My bad, y'all.
I think Suge needs to really get rid of Kenner. I think they need to go to the Bar Association and make a report on Kenner. Enough is enough. When it comes to Suge, can you tell me what victory Kenner ever got with Suge? Can you name a victory Kenner achieved with Suge Knight? Name one case he beat. Respectfully, name one case that sound.
My bad. I had to go to the bathroom. As soon as I went, I heard the ad kick. It was too late. I couldn't get back fast enough. Hey, but it make a lot of sense though, in at least the theory that I'm thinking, because I just been peeping now like the whole time, this whole process. Soon as Keefe D got in custody, it's almost like he's been looking around, like, hey man, like, cause whatever the agreement was when all this happened, the setup on Tupac, whatever that agreement was, it had Keefe D. Well, they had him up against the wall, but they probably promised him that he wouldn't be the fall guy because you're gonna have this full-on immunity. And if you do get in custody for whatever, you'll get released because you have immunity. You know what I'm saying? And for whatever reason, he believed that, and he started talking, and then they get him, and it's like he's been looking around ever since, like, hey man, somebody go, get me up out, get me up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the way it was supposed to go. Like, what's up? And people putting up money to try to belly him up out of there so he don't tell the story. Allegedly, they said it was Snoop Dogg who was trying to belly him out. So they got me scratching. And I'm like, Wack has some type of relationship. I know he talked to Snoop, but he has some type of relationship with Harry O, because remember, at first he wasn't trying to smut Harry O name, to the point where Reggie brought it up on the 100 ENT live that they do, and Wack cut it off right away, cut it off. You know what I'm saying? To where Reggie seen that and got offended by the way Wack was talking in that situation. And then something else happened, and then now he bring Reggie back on the platform to have Reggie smut Harry O. But Wack's always had a relationship with Snoop. And who gave the money to Wack to bail out old Keefe D? Who was the one who did that? Who gave him the money to bail Keefe? Who wanted Keefe D bailed the fuck out? Who was that? They saying allegedly it was Snoop. And Snoop is smack dab in the accusations of, he allegedly was part of the plan, the orchestration of the hit on Tupac. He was a part of it. Allegedly. Everything's alleged. It's crazy to me though, man. If you think about it, Keefe D been looking around like, hey man, what's up? Come get me. What's going on? And then Kirk Burroughs, the vice president of Bad Boy, he just came out in a civil lawsuit saying that there was indeed a conversation that he know about where there was $1 million bounty on Tupac head, and that $1 million was paid to Von Zip, and the transportation of that $1 million was supposed to go to Keefe D and his crew, but the money never made it. It was a failed transaction, is what Kurt Burroughs said in the civil lawsuit. Go look all this stuff up. This is all facts as far as what was said by Kirk Burroughs, vice president of Bad Boy, and he know where all the bodies is buried. He was the one that was around Bad Boy the longest, and he's very creditable. He's a very creditable person, and he's saying that there was conversation about a hit on Tupac by Diddy. Did he say it was with Diddy and Suge? It was, with Diddy and Keefe D. And there was $1 million. There was $1 million that was sent through Von Zip to be sent to Keefe D, but the money never made it.
Chime beat with Kenner. This ruling was one of the most unprofessional ruling.
Right. That's what on paper, on record, right? But I'm saying if they coerce his confession, let's say that because Keefe D say he wasn't even in Vegas. Right? Yeah, they had something on him, but to be the fall guy in essence for something like that, I know if that was me, I would have to have something bulletproof. If not, take me down for the drugs and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be about around the same time, but the difference is you probably won't have that L behind it for what he got busted for. Who knows? I don't really remember how much Keefe D was facing with those drug charges that they busted him for. But if they coached him on the confession and he really wasn't involved, but he was supposed to be the fall guy, in order for me if I'm putting myself in them shoes, I would need something damn near ironclad for me to accept that deal. It's like they got him with a case to get him to be the fall guy, and they promised him behind closed doors all these things. And if the attorney that he had at the time was a fake attorney, that attorney probably explained the paperwork to him as, yeah, this is This is bulletproof, ironclad immunity. No matter what outside of this jurisdiction included, et cetera, you cannot go down for it. Blah, 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 blah. Keefe D said, okay, I'll do it. Let's roll. Did it. Boom. He's out. He's talking. He's doing books. He's doing what he's doing. Boom. They come and get him. And then he finds out that, no, that's not what your plea agreement was. That's hence why everybody keeps saying that he ain't the sharpest tool in the toolbox. He has an attorney there, man. The attorney is supposed to explain to him, yeah, this does not mean that you have full-on immunity. Keefe D was under the impression that he did. So if anybody was supposed to get that through his head that he doesn't, it would be his attorney. Now, I'm not saying that Keefe D just ain't that dumb. I ain't saying that. But I don't think he is that dumb either. I think he was told that. I think it was a lot of there was a lot of plays in this play. That's what I'll say. It's gonna come out.
I've heard in my life. The Rolling Stone mag took a quote from the judge.
Yeah, they did get into it, remember? Yeah, he did. He told him, man, you don't know it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What is that? Bulletin? Can't say your name for nothing in the world. Bulletin 13. Salute to you. But that's 100% correct. That's what I'm talking about. When Brock brought that up, because he was defending what's his name? Jay Prince. And Wack heard him even mention Harry O's name in any negative light. He went off. He went through the roof. And that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, man, Harry O, all that is a connection to this case. Somehow, someway. He didn't want Harry O's name to be spoken in a negative light. He got real defensive. He went the hell off, et cetera. After Wack was finally denied the option to bail Keefe D out, where his bail was denied, and he perjured himself. But let me remind you people this. He perjured himself on the stand, and the man said we take it very seriously. And if he's one of those, informants, I think it's the 137 or whatever the case is, if I'm not mistaken, you can't even tell that to a judge. So that's why Wack was up there, fearless, just talking, because he knew he had that blanket on him. There was no way that he was gonna go down for something like that. But who gave you the money to do that? And why is Snoop's name being brought up louder and louder with this? And Harry O and Snoop is connected with Death Row nowadays. I'm just trying to connect the dots like everybody else.
And re-quoted that the petitioner, meaning Suge Knight, he was not that isolated or helpless as he acts now, as he wants to appear in this courtroom. I don't know, what does that mean? Suge wasn't that isolated and helpless as he's acting now. Kenner called it, the ruling was unconscionable, meaning it was unreasonable or something in that nature. My whole thing is, wait. Suge's habeas is based on racism. It's based on discrimination. Suge was denied due process. Suge is not even supposed to have 3 strikes. They never fixed his conviction record. It's going to take a governor to step in. The president can't do nothing because it's federal that the president only deals with, federal cases. It's going to take the governor to step in. I really feel that. Respectfully. Now, before anybody say why does Kenner was even in the courtroom, because Kenner was one of the original attorneys on the cases, and I guess Suge still kept him on the team, along with Attorney Jasmine. Drop comments below. David Kenner was a part of that money laundering RICO racketeering with Death Row when Suge went to jail. It was Reggie Jr., who's now under investigation. Michelle with the rubber stamp. a copy of the rubber stamp. David Kenner, he was getting a kickback of $100K a month for what? Reggie Jr. was making sure Kenner get $100K a month for what? $100K times 12, that's over $1 million. For what? We're talking about 1.2 plus whatever Kenner was skimming off the top. For what? So Suge was going about 5 years. We're talking Kenner left with like $6 million. Easy. If Reggie Jr. was kicking out $100K a month to Kenner, in 6 years, that's over $6 million, at least.
Please hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you.
Other artists, drop comments below. Discretion TV. On a way more serious note, I believe ever since Keefe D's attorney said, I want to subpoena, or we might want to subpoena Sean Puffy Combs and Suge Knight to the Keefe D trial, I believe that's another reason why they didn't want this man to go. Keefe D broke his silence yesterday. That's right. Keefe broke his silence yesterday, and I believe they want Suge inside of that courtroom. What happened September 7th? Did you see Keefe September 6th the day before? This shit crazy.
Man, I've been following with great interest. You know, Russell Poole wanted to apologize to you.
Yeah, I heard that, man. He's a good guy. I never lied to him or nobody because, you know, all that stuff, they know who was going on behind all that stuff, you know?
Yeah. Well, he couldn't, in his mind, separate you from Death Row Records. And as we were doing the investigation, I said, you have to understand, Russell, that, you know, Mr. Knight was, you know, in the car next to Tupac. I mean, that's not... And then with the Biggie thing, Mr. Knight was in jail. And I met somebody who was in jail with you at the time, and he said it's impossible that he was on a cell phone back then. Impossible.
It's definitely impossible. I mean, the one thing, too, with Tupac, I still got a 45 bullet into my skull. And the thing about it is, they've been knowing all this type of stuff from day one. And that's why they violated me and sent me to prison last time. And the other thing is, for Biggie's son, I'm quite sure if they saw the first one, they would saw the second one, because it's the same circle of people, you know?
I got tapped on the shoulder by one of the cops' daughters that was involved, and she told me. I mean, you know, this isn't conjecture anymore. We know the facts.
Yeah, it's the same people, same circle of people.
Yeah.
Have nothing to do with me, you know?
No.
If you're a friend of yours, you're a friend of mine. You know, a lot of stuff is just basically the public is naive to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of things in dealing with incarceration, even business, there's a lot of politics, you know. I mean, it's like, I never should have went to prison the first time I went to prison. But I had caught the accounting firm who Jimmy introduced us to. They stole like about $30-40 million, you know. My thing with my accounts was I signed all my checks. So any check was over $5,000, I definitely had to sign it. And they was giving David $100,000 a month, and David said he was giving Jimmy a kickback from $100,000 a month. So we was paying him for all the work he did as an attorney, and they was giving him $100,000 a month.
Wow.
And buying cars and houses and stuff. So that played an effect on me getting a violation when I shouldn't have got a violation.
Well, that whole Orlando Anderson thing, man, I mean, it was really bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, even when he came in, they put him on stand, and the judge asked me, said, do you know Suge Knight? I said, you don't know Suge Knight. I said, what did he do? The only thing he did was help me and save my life. which I basically did because, you know, Pac was my little brother and the #1 artist out on the bond, and if he would have got in trouble, he was going back to prison.
Yeah.
So I knew it was cameras everywhere in Vegas because I went to UNLV. They just take us to the top of them. Let's watch. So, you know, I was breaking up saying, cut that bullshit out right in here. But at the same time, they just played with the thing the way they wanted to play with it. And see, the thing is, those guys, if you go back and watch the film, they was already stalking Pac, like watching him. So that just tipped the iceberg when something happened. But there was a plan already to do something to him.
Yeah.
And that's why, like I said, I had two of the toughest guys for him, and Reggie pulled them off of me. It didn't have to happen. I told him to send 5 guys from the club to there, and they never said nobody.
Yeah.
And Frank blocked us in purposely. Later, he told us at the streets. They told him to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Frank got so bad he died, you know?
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. And Michael Moore.
Yeah. And then Perez and them was all involved. They were trying to kill me too, but see, because Perez and Reg and was good friends.
Man, I don't want y'all to miss what Suge just said in this interview. That was powerful. I'm gonna try to go back a little bit. Golly, listen to what he's saying. I think this is as close to what really happened that you gonna get right now until it all hits the fan. But listen to what Suge said.
5 guys from the club to there, and they never said nobody.
Yeah.
And Frank blocked us in. See, the thing is,
Listen to this.
those guys, if you go back and watch the film, they was already stalking Pac, like watching him. So that just tipped the iceberg when something happened. But there was.
He said they was already stalking him. They was already on Tupac. They was already going. Whoever did the hit on both parties, Biggie and Pac, was watching them. Now remember, Reggie Wright Jr. said that his dad wasn't in town. He wasn't in Vegas. But Scandalous Los Angeles showed us that may have been a lie. And if you can prove that to be a lie, you bust this shit wide open. Reggie Wright Sr. wasn't in Vegas, but it looked like he might have been. Reggie Wright Jr. said he was at Club 662. Any other time, he on the front line. But this night, he at Club 662 because they had something, a new event or something was going on that he felt it was important to be there. Now listen to what Suge Knight is saying.
The plan already to do something to him.
Yeah.
And that's why, like I said, I had 2 of the toughest guys for him, and Reggie pulled them off of me. It didn't have to happen. I told him to send 5 guys from the club.
I had 2 of the toughest men on Tupac that night, and Reggie took them off of him. And remember, Tupac had just fired Reggie and his security team not too long from when that happened. I don't know the exact time. I don't know if it was weeks or months or whatever, but I do know it was very recent. If I'm not mistaken, it was like 2 weeks prior to that. He had fired Reggie Wright. They had got the facts that he was fired. And that was the real reason why Reggie Wright didn't send no people around Tupac. Well, that was what the motive, they say the motive was. So my man Delray Richardson is saying that Reggie Wright is guilty of criminal negligence at this point. But I think it's even a little deeper than that, Delray.
Up to there, and they never said nobody.
Yeah.
And Frank blocked us in purposely. Later, he told us at the streets. They told him to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Frank, he's talking about Frank Alexander. And Frank was messed up behind this because Tupac had told him he didn't want to be there. He felt something was wrong. He knew something was going to happen to him. That's crazy. That's crazy. They told Frank to do that. Frank did a whole interview about it and talked about a lot of stuff, man. You need to go check Frank Alexander out.
Frank got so bad he died, you know?
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
He died
Michael
because
Moore.
Yeah. And then Perez and them was all involved. They were trying to kill me too, but see, because Perez and Reg was good friends, and Perez and Sarita and Reg is great friends, and so all those 3 together was trying to plot, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Russell got it right.
Did y'all hear what he just said? That's why I said this is going to be the closest story to what really, really happened until it all really comes out. Listen to what Suge said about Reggie and the connections.
Perez was all involved. They were trying to kill me too, but see, because Perez and Reg was good friends, and Perez and Sarita and Reg is great friends, and so all those three together was trying to plot. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Boom. And if any of that is true, you named your YouTube channel and your whole movement Bomb First. You were out here profiting off this man's name, and you didn't give a damn about him. And you may have orchestrated the hit that killed Tupac Shakur. This is a nasty world and a nasty game, and people out here are real nasty. Don't y'all forget that. And these are people who grew up together. Suge and Reg, good friends, grew up together. But when you put money, power, politics in the mix, shit, that shit don't mean nothing. Friendship, relationship, loyalty, self-respect, all out the window. Niggas that kill their mama for that butter.
Exactly. Russell got it right before he died. Yeah. Well.
And you know, and the sad thing about it, Atlanta wasn't even the shooter, you know?
No, exactly. No.
And it said that, but that's not at all. He was actually a good kid too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. My judge said he watched the tape 97 times and still couldn't say I did anything.
Yeah.
He asked him, could he just give me less time, like 1 year, or back on probation? And the lawyers never said, yeah. They all kept saying no, but that's not true. He could have.
Yeah.
And I got the paperwork to prove from 2 different DAs and all attorneys. I never had a firearm when I went on probation for it. A lot of part of the history need to be shown, need to be said, because they can help people in the future, you know? Oh, always. Yeah, always, definitely. That's why I'm saying, that's why it's so important to get these things out, and you're the right person to do it, because the truth doesn't just stop with one person.
Paul had set up a meeting at the LA County Sheriff's Office on August 19th, 2015 to have information which was verified by Suge Knight put forward, where Suge Knight was said to have verified and agreed on that the police were behind both the murders of Tupac and Biggie. Michael Douglas Carlin had the information verified by Suge Knight through Suge's lawyer Thaddeus Culpepper, with the verified information then being passed on to an assistant district attorney who is assisting Russell Paul with investigating the information of police involvement. The information, if accepted into a court of law, was going to be proposed to Suge Knight to come forward with his verification to then be used as a bargaining chip in an early release of his 28-year prison sentence from his 2015 murder case. Russell Paul, while presenting the information verified by Suge Knight of cops being implicated in the murders of Tupac and Biggie, had dropped dead in the LA County Sheriff's Office, bringing an end to the investigation. Suge Knight had carried out a prison interview with Russell Paul's co-author Michael Douglas Carlin, which was released in November of 2020, where he'd went on to publicly speak on the claims which he had verified in 2015 to Russell Paul. He claimed Orlando Anderson was not
That was bad placement of an ad, by the way.
the shooter of Tupac, removing the Crips' responsibility from the shooting, and named former LAPD cop Rafael Perez as allegedly being involved, claiming that they were trying to kill him too. He went on to claim in the interview that the same circle of people were behind both of the murders of Tupac and Biggie.
What the hell just happened? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. God damn it. What just happened?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the video. Hold on, let me see.
Of cops being implicated in the murders of Tupac and Biggie had dropped dead in the LA County Sheriff's Office, bringing an end to the investigation. Suge Knight had carried out a prison interview with Russell Paul's co-author Michael Douglas Carlin, which was released in November of 2020, where he'd went on to publicly speak on the claims which he had verified in 2015 to Russell Paul. He claimed Orlando Anderson was not the shooter of Tupac, removing the Crips' responsibility from the shooting, and named former LAPD cop Rafael Perez as allegedly being involved, claiming that they were trying to kill him too. He went on to claim in the interview that the same circle of people were behind both of the murders of Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah, I don't know why it cuts off right there. Let me fast forward and see.
To a voluntary interview he gave.
Let me go back.
Will,
Here we go. I believe what Suge is saying on this, man. I knew something was funny.
Years ago, rapper Tupac Shakur was murdered, and now for the first time, his accused murderer is speaking from behind bars.
Dwayne Davis told ABC News
Wack tapping in is hilarious.
He's not responsible for Shakur's death. Instead, Davis says he's being railroaded by authorities.
being held against my will. I'm supposed to be out there enjoying my twilight.
Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, the only person charged in the 1996 death of rap legend Tupac Shakur, speaking from behind bars exclusively to ABC News, saying he did not do it.
I ain't killed nobody, never did ever kill nobody. They don't have no evidence against me. Came and put me in Las Vegas.
For almost 3 decades, Shakur's death became one of entertainment's most high-profile unsolved murders.
Hey, Keefe, Metro Police, come over here.
That was until more than a year ago when Davis was arrested for Shakur's death. Prosecutors say Davis is the alleged shot caller orchestrating Shakur's murder.
We ain't meant to survive because it's a setup.
Shakur was at the top of his game when he was gunned down in a drive-by shooting on the streets of Las Vegas on September 7th, 1996.
Real quick, that makes sense though. And Reggie Wright was when it was part of the orchestration of Tupac's killer. Because why was he at the grand jury when in Keefe D's trial? Why was he the first one in the grand to testify to the grand jury? And he kept saying, you know, he was gonna make sure that they put him away, but you know he's trying to put it from trying to plead to the so-called Tupac supporters on his page. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna help them do whatever they need to put the killer of Tupac away. The whole time he's doing that to make sure that it don't never them fingers do not point at him. I think you messed up. I believe what's in the dark gonna come to the light. And things that Reggie has said in the past is going to come back to haunt him. And whoever the investigators, key witnesses that he have, I believe in that pack, one of them is a damning witness that's going to blow this shit wide open. And I think Keefe D might really have some real proof to show that he was not even in Vegas when it happened.
Davis, now 61 years old, says he was in Los Angeles that night.
Prove that I orchestrated this. You know what I'm saying? Your key witness orchestrated this. They top witness is the lead suspect.
His lawyers, without offering further evidence, are accusing this man, former police officer and Suge Knight's security guard, Reggie Wright Jr., as the man responsible. Wright testified before the grand jury that indicted Davis. Wright says he was running some of the security for Tupac the night he was killed and says he was not responsible and, quote, "It bothers me because I was in charge of possibly protecting this young man." In addition to a voluntary interview he gave to Vegas cops in 2000.
Voluntary interview.
Prosecutors say Davis incriminated himself 6 years ago in his memoir, Compton Street Legend, and again in this interview.
You said the shots came from the back. Who shot Tupac?
to keep it for the code of the streets. It just came from the backseat, bro.
But now he claims those statements were made under stress and for financial reasons. He also says his statements were fed by police and he did not write his own book.
Bingo. Shouldn't said nothing. And I'm innocent, man.
Prosecutors are not directly replying to Davis's most recent claims, but they say they expect he will be found guilty of Shakur's death.
Has the story. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, George. He's charged in one of the most notorious cold case killings in modern American history. And this morning, the man known as Keefe D is breaking his silence from behind bars.
We ain't meant to survive 'cause it's a setup.
The death of rap legend Tupac Shakur nearly 30 years ago became one of the nation's most notorious unsolved murders.
Hey, Keefe, Metro Police, come over here.
Then in 2023, a breakthrough when prosecutors charged this man with ordering the hit, the only person arrested for Shakur's murder, who now tells ABC News authorities have the wrong man.
I'm innocent. I ain't killed nobody, never did ever kill nobody. They don't have no evidence against me. Came and put me in Las Vegas.
61-year-old Dwayne Keefe D. Davis says the night of the murder, September 7, 1996, he was in Los Angeles, 300 miles from the Las Vegas intersection where Tupac Shakur was gunned down.
Prove that I orchestrated this. You know what I'm saying? Your key witness orchestrated this. They top witness is the lead suspect.
The defense pointing to someone else, Reggie Wright Jr., a former cop and security guard for record mogul Suge Knight, who was driving the car Tupac was in the night he was shot. Wright has denied any involvement and has said it bothers me because I was in charge of possibly protecting this young man. And prosecutors say Davis incriminated himself in his 2019 memoir.
Yeah, hey, Jonas, 100%. I seen that. And he said that, though. Frank Alexander said that he was scared. So you know what he said? He said, soon as he caught wind of what was really going on with Reggie, he started to record everything and anybody and everybody. He just started to record everything and everybody. Because something that Reggie Wright did or said freaked him out. See, Frank Alexander knew what would happen all along. He figured it out. He put it together. Nobody wanted to listen. And the reason they did that, man, is for a bigger, deeper agenda. It wasn't just because Tupac fired him and all that. That was just, they needed a motive. That hit on Tupac was already put in motion the entire time. Because somebody like that from the African-American community with a voice that he has that can reach the masses, reach the people, and can change a community of people in the way that he did and do it at the speed that he did it. That is a threat to them. That was a threat to them. So there was already a plan to take him out, and that's why Tupac didn't want to go to Vegas that night. He said he felt something when he knew something was gonna happen. He knew it. He was peeping what was going on. He knew by the movement that he was a part of that's how this U.S. government play. And the worst mistake Suge Knight ever made was hiring police officers to work with him at death row. That was the worst mistake he ever made. It was an alley-oop because they was already going to take him out. They was going to already attempt to take that man out because he was no different than Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey. It didn't matter. He was in the same category as all of them, and as far as they're concerned. They was going to take that man out regardless. But if Suge wouldn't have put those police officers in play, I don't think that night would have happened. And I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to be honest, I don't think Suge was a part of it. But it was show made to look that way. It was show made to look a lot of ways. But yeah, man, that's interesting, man. There's so much of this new Tupac information that's coming out, man. I'm telling you, y'all keep an eye out for that. I think that clip just keeps repeating itself over and over with different news clippings. So what I'm gonna do is end it because I have a couple of appointments to do this morning. Got a few things I need to take care of, so I'm gonna end the live now. But I just want to say thank you to everybody that came through and rock with me. Man, we got through some Damu Kiwe conversation content. Salute to them. Salute to Discretion TV. for the Tupac and Shaq not Shaq. The Suge Knight and Tupac content and the Keefe D content. Salute to them. Oh, and I was gonna run some of that Clubhouse content. But what I will do is go live this evening. And we will review that, react to that. What I put out yesterday. And we'll do both videos so y'all can get them back to back. There's some good gems in that content because there's some real shit in that content too. It's a lot going on, man. People hate you when they ain't you. It's a lot of hate. Instead of, showing love and building with one another, we rather go at each other and tear each other down. And then we have these plants that are put in our community to do just that and to cause confusion. Yeah. Controlled chaos. Remember that word, y'all. Controlled chaos. But anyway, I appreciate you guys, man. D-Twins, my guy. Salute to you. Hector, salute to you. Jonas, salute to you. Walter, my guy. Salute to you. Bulletin Don 13, salute to you. Who am I missing? K Hustler. Oh, that's K Hustler. That's I know you from the 100 side. What up, bro? What up? Lou. Salute to Lou. Let me see who else. Don't want to miss nobody. Dowie Hood. I can't say your name. But everybody, Walter, salute to everybody that pulled up in the chat, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Real talk, man. Until the next time, until this evening, man. I'm going to catch y'all on the other side. Let's get it. Salute. Hey. We're going to do this. We're going to run this on Lou one day, and I'm going to just have niggas on here freestyling, showing their skills. You know what I'm talking about? Have a session. We're going to do a session. Just the right beat, too. It's time to renew my intro. I just like this one.